Years and decades of searching our planet and beyond for any signs of UFOs, countless sightings, countless research programs, countless conspiracy theories, and all this time, if you had the right attributes, you could have summoned UFO yourself. This is not a joke. I just saw breaking news that if you are a gay man, a child, or a female, you might be able to, with your psychic abilities, to summon a UFO. This is not a joke. I just saw this. That isn't a joke. Gay men and kids and females are more often seen as having the predisposition for psionic abilities. Jake Barber, whoever that is asked if left-handed, I'm sorry, you have to be a left-handed gay man. If left-handed gay men are better at summoning UFOs with psychic abilities. This cannot be made up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, hi, welcome to this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys can check it out check the video out. I'm not gonna play it now, but you can check it out from Red Panda, Koala. Baxter, thank you so much for the super. Damn it, I'm none of those. Yeah, see, but you were once. You were a kid. Should have tried then. Damn it. Yeah, drat. Okay, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much again for supporting my channel, for liking the videos, for showing up for the streams. If you're new here, hi, I'm FEARSONA. You can call me Sona, and I'm your friendly neighborhood true crime VTuber, here to give you full body chills and make you scratch your head a little bit, because we have a new UFO sighting, or UFO discovery, or I guess UAP discovery in the Antarctica, we're gonna be discussing that today. And if you are a Platinum, Ruby, or Diamond tier Patreon member, you can tune in to my Platinum to Diamond voice chat. I'm gonna be opening the chat soon, and we're gonna be discussing it, but first a little bit of an intro. Fabian, thank you so much for the super. I know this case is more than it's cracked up to be, so I thought I will tell you a quick yolk. Oh no! Okay, Omelette, you tell me the case now. Let's scramble. There's gonna be a lot of exciting things to talk about, and a lot of egg puns. That's for sure. We're gonna have a lot of those. Okay, guys, this is not the last stream of the week. Obviously, I do still have two. So we're going to be talking about this week. Like tomorrow I have, today obviously, UFO discussion again with my Patreon members. First a little bit of an intro, a background, and then we will move over to like our discussion in the chat. And everything started on 4chan, by the way. Okay, tomorrow I have a collab stream with a VTuber, Plot Twist VT on Twitter, and we will be hunting some ghosts while singing. So it's a harmonized stream. There's gonna be quite a few songs. I think some of them you definitely know some of them. All of them are fun, so come in. You know, I posted it on Twitter, so if you follow me on Twitter, I'm gonna post it also on in my community tab after this stream. But yeah, we're gonna be collabing tomorrow, and then I have another true crime case here on YouTube. And this week I'm not 100. Okay, well, I mean, I'm preparing kind of two cases, so I'm not 100% sure which one I'm gonna go with, but most likely I will be covering the case of that happened in South Korea, where people were actually forced to play children's games, and they were abducted, put in this like colorful facility, and forced to play children's games and forced to do certain things. If it sounds familiar, that's because it kind of is. If you've watched Squid Game, the true story behind it. Okay, I think that's it. We can talk about the UFOs. Squid Games. Kind of, yeah. All hail the science lady. Hey. Okay, So today we're diving into a case that's got both UFO enthusiasts and online communities buzzing. A mysterious video that surfaced on 4chan. So this is the footage, and it doesn't have any sound, but it also, Baxter, thank you so much for another Supan Nanu. What? My dad says it's Morg. He's back, baby. What? Okay, so the footage appears to show what many are calling an egg-shaped UFO being retrieved from a cave in Antarctica. The video was posted anonymously, with the uploader offering only sparse details, confirming that the event occurred in November of 2022. So it's been quite a while. This has been retrieved from the Queen Elizabeth Range Mountains in Antarctica. So this is the video. And this 4chan user or 4chan uploader poster confirmed that the event occurred in 2022, but when asked about any details, like when asked why they waited until now to release it, the user gave a cryptic answer. I can't answer that. So there's a couple of things. Naturally, like, this vague but unsettling response has fueled rampant speculation. Some are drawing parallels to the recently aired News Nation footage of another egg-shaped UFO. I think I have it. Wait, let me just find it, because I think I had it. Oh, this is the one from News Nation. Oh, I guess wait, does it have audio? Oh shit. It does have audio. Wait. As always, I'm like, I don't know where my audio is. Okay, so I have desktop audio. This is the one from News Nation. This was posted before the 4chan video, but it's kind of, oh, look at them, look at it.
Slow this down to take a closer look.
Oh shit!
That's an egg-shaped UAP suspended
it
from
dropped.
a 150-foot long line. We're told the craft is about 20 feet long. The egg suspended in a cradle. And look how careful the pilot is as they bring their precious cargo into land. Let's freeze frame here to look at one of the clearest images of a UAP ever taken. This is no blurry light in a distant sky. The source of the footage putting themselves at incredible risk to record this UAP retrieval. Look at how perfectly smooth.
Look! I like the narration. Anyway, so this one was also retrieved from Antarctica, supposedly, by the United States. And then after this video, so this video came first, and then the second video from 4chan came, obviously, like, it came later. And with two very similar leaks, very similar videos. Both of those UFOs are egg-shaped. They don't have, they are literally an egg. And they were released so close together. People are asking the big question: is this part of a larger effort to reveal classified UFO operations, or could it be a coordinated attempt to gradually disclose the existence of non-human technology that's been kept under wraps for decades in the coldest regions of the world? And let's talk about that region. So Antarctica, for years, the frozen continent has been at the center of wild theories, because we don't actually know what's hiding there, right? Like, no one really goes there, aside from, obviously, like, government facilitated missions. So perfect environment. And there's been countless speculations, right? From ancient lost civilizations like, I don't know, Atlantis, or some lost civilizations, to secret military bases, because those, conspiracy theories are rampant. It's extreme, like the extreme conditions in Antarctica and obviously restricted access, it makes it a perfect environment for hiding, for hiding government facilities, for hiding any possible, like, UFO research facilities or UFO retrieval sites. If this video is authentic, these two videos are authentic, it suggests that something unusual, something extraordinary was found deep within the Antarctic cave. The egg-shaped object seems to have been buried or concealed. There are I do have photos. Okay, so these are photos. Like from that same 4chan user. So a couple of photos, they posted these photos, right? There's, well, I mean, the same egg-shaped object from different perspectives. And it doesn't seem like some users went on to like analyze it for possible like AI, you know, creation or AI involvement in this. And like, it doesn't seem like this was made by AI. This is like another cave, like side of the cave. And then there's like this strange pot, right? So what is this? Are they like, is this actually like, you know, UFO and alien activity here in the Antarctica? Is it like remnant of extraterrestrials or, you know, some ancient civilizations, or what is it? Or government, maybe government experimental technology, alien Atlantis, or lizard people. I'm betting that it's lizard people. So what are we really looking at here? Was this craft like left behind by visiting aliens, and it was just because the ice on, you know, like the ice caps on in the Antarctica and Arctica, right? Like Arctic, in the Arctic, are slowly melting because of the global warming. Maybe that's why they are finding it now, because it actually surfaced. It was hidden by, you know, by the ice for hundreds, thousands of years. Or is this part of a secretive global effort to recover advanced technology? So like, are they actually like, are governments actually running operations there? Which is not, you know, it's not far-fetched, because the governments are setting up bases there and there are some like sketchy activities. But we'll see. Okay. I have a couple other pictures. And we're gonna read through the 4chan thread. But if you are a Patreon member, you can tune in to the Discord chat. I'm gonna join the voice call, so feel free to join. I do have a message from Kanta. Kanta couldn't really join today, but I have a message from him, so I'm gonna read that now. Let me just join, because I think IDK Bacon is there. Hello.
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 Egg.
How are you doing?
Egg. Yes.
Isn't it exciting?
Yes.
That is very exciting. I'm gonna share the screen with you, but let me just share the screen. Oh, hi. You guys can see me. Oh, wait. Let me. Yeah. Go live.
Oh, also, I wanted to mention something before I forgot. You mentioned something about the South Korean kidnapping as your tomorrow's case. That reminded me of something. You remember North Korea kidnapping Japanese citizens?
Yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned it, right? Yeah.
On that. Yeah.
Yeah, like there were so many of those kidnappings like back in the day after the Second World War.
Yeah.
Like they still had like so many kidnappings. Like
They're
know,
probably
North
still
Korea.
kidnapping people to this day.
I mean, very likely.
Honestly, probably.
Yeah. Well, probably like maybe not as far as although from Japan, I'm not sure. Like maybe from like South Korea, or you know, like more like neighboring countries. That doesn't like require you to actually I don't know, like go over the ocean, like the sea.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That would make sense, but I mean,
that would make sense.
They chose Japan the first time, so who knows?
Okay, so let's talk eggs.
Egg.
Wait, okay. I'm gonna read a message from Kanta, because Kanta actually posted a message. Probably not gonna be able to make it due to prior events. Never mind. Okay, so Kanta had like prior engagements, but this is what he said. This is an example of an extremely silly piece of evidence. My God, there's no way this is what it's cracked up to be. They yolked on us. Man, Kanta just went hard on like egg jokes. I guess since we're talking about it, if this turns out to be true, which no way, I'll extract my statement. I'll extract my statement. I can only imagine you feel like a shell of who you once were after diving into this. Nice, Kanta. Kanta is like on top of his game. I'll excuse myself now, as I've got a runny nose. Oh know, maybe soon this will all boil over and we can look at the sunny side up of this and laugh. Also, sorry if I poached anyone's jokes. I love this. Oh my god.
You know he's been saving that. He's had that one chambered for a long time.
Probably. It's been like building up.
He's put some thought into that.
Oh, for sure. It's been building up there. He's been like saving it just to execute this this joke on stream. Oh my god, this is so bad. A lot of jokes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the... Let's like read through, I'm gonna read through the 4chan thread, because obviously I mentioned that it was a 4chan user that published this. So the News Nation video came on January, I think it was published on January 16th-ish, like earlier this month. And then on January 20th, this anonymous user posted the video, obviously, that I showed you, and show you guys, and he said, well, this person said, the video you are about to view features a UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon, recovered in Antarctica in 2022. In contrast to the recently disclosed footage from 2 days ago, the UAP in this video is of ancient origin and was discovered within a cave. And then a couple of questions. So they answered a couple of questions. Well, I mean, answered, didn't really answer. First, who are you? Next question. Where did you get this video? Antarctica, November 2022. Did you take the video? No. Why does it look extremely similar to the News Nation video? Same quote-unquote civilization and same purpose. Why now to release this? I can't answer that. And then more questions and answers. Seems to be of ancient origin. There is no way of getting inside of it, but it doesn't seem to be hollow. Oh no! Alien lizard people! Alien chicken! Wait!
Lizard people!
Lizard people! Wait. Okay, wait. Serious question. Very serious question. Do you think, Bacon, do you think that this is actually not a UFO ship, but it's an actual egg? And like something is...
That would be funny if there's like... Because, you know, like, I read somewhere that it said the size of an SUV. So Jesus. I'm just gonna take that on on the large end and say it's like a Chevy Suburban or something. You know, big SUV, like an Escalade or some shit.
Yeah.
Imagine the chicken that laid that thing.
Well, it can be. Listen, it can be a bird-like alien, or it can be a lizard-like alien, which we know that it's could be Godzilla, baby Godzilla.
It's gotta be an absolute unit.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's because in that video, I don't know. Obviously, I don't know the scale of that thing, right? But in the video, it looks like, okay, well, they need a freaking helicopter or whatever it is to lift it up, which means this is huge. Like, this egg is huge. There could be, you know, could make a lot of, like,
I read
big
somewhere
omelet.
it's the size of an SUV, and I mean, I know. I imagine SUVs aren't as common in Taiwan or Poland or whatever.
SUVs are
really
common
popular over here. Yeah. Way more than anywhere else. So you've got, like, on the small end, you've got, you know, small ones like Ford EcoSport or a Chevy Trax. Then on the large end, you've got the Chevy Suburban, like I mentioned, and those. Like, they're cars. They're not small.
Yeah,
they can
it's
fit
a car.
A family of 4 at least.
Yeah, so like,
maybe a family of like 8.
Yeah. So if this egg is that huge, I'm scared. It's not Demon Taker. It's not a magic seal. I don't think this is a magic seal. I think it's like a very not magic. It's cursed. It's gonna be a cursed. Okay, so there's more. There's more. So, seems to be of ancient origin. There's no way of getting inside of it, but it doesn't seem to be hollow. It's not that heavy. The material is unknown, but it is some kind of metal. And someone asked, "Can you tell us at least who you worked for and what was your job?" Department of Defense. Same task force as Jake Barber. So the guy who said, I'm sorry, but the guy who said that apparently left-handed gay man can summon UFOs. So that's the same guy. No, so not same task force. Okay, fingers crossed this is legit. Care to share any details whatsoever on the object? Seems to be of ancient origin. There is no way of getting inside of it, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so this is the same. Why did you put civilization in quotes? What was found inside the cave was more like a military base than a civilization. I don't know what these non-human entities were doing. The place was abandoned. If you didn't record, who did? UN Office for Outer Space Affairs. Oh, wait, is that a real thing? UNUSA?
You know, something I just realized.
Yeah.
Sorry. Something I just realized. Well, I know there's conspiracy theories going around like that the Earth is hollow. I know.
No!
There's some people who think the Earth is flat, some people who think the Earth is hollow. Well, supposedly the entrance to this underground part of this hollow Earth
is it Antarctica?
Supposedly the entrance to that is in Antarctica.
Oh, shit.
So what if it is actually from this world? That's a scary thought.
So something crawled out of the inside of the Earth and like laid an egg. Or maybe, well, I mean, it makes sense. Like, oh, okay, they have, right, like their world is inside of the Earth. But then like, oh, they set up a military base kind of like, oh, in the cave outside, sort of, to observe us. And then they laid an egg. And to save it for, I don't know, like to strike. Maybe it just takes a while to hatch. And that time is now. Oh, holy shit. Whoops. Anyway, UN Office for Outer Space Affairs, UNUSA, as ridiculous as it sounds, it's real. Apparently it is a legitimate agency. And it promotes and facilitates peaceful informational cooperation in outer space. Sure. I'm sure that's how it's gonna go down. Peacefully and peaceful cooperation.
That doesn't sound, like corporate at all.
Nope. Not really. Okay. So the next thing that the user says, what were you doing in Antarctica in November of 2022? They say retrieving ancient artifact or technology. We found a live non-human sentient being within a coffin-like pod. So probably the thing that I showed you before, this thing, this is probably what this user is talking about. The coffin-like pod. Like that makes sense. And
why isn't the thing in it in the picture?
Wait, which thing? No, it is. That's the picture.
You said there was an
the
entity
living
inside of it.
That's a good question. It's not in the picture. That's true.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, it's never in the picture. Come on. Like living, it's never in the picture.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely, that wouldn't help your case at all.
No.
Like, you don't need to prove that there was some sort of entity in there. You will just take your word for it that there wasn't. No.
Another puzzling thing about these pictures, which I think a lot of people noticed and a lot of commenters also brought up, was like the question is, why do these pictures look like they were taken with an analog, like an old analog camera developed, then a picture was taken with like an old Nokia, and then another picture of this was taken on a screen by like iPhone. Why does this look like this? Why is it so fucking blurry? Always. In 2025, or I'm sorry, 2022, if this was retrieved in 2022, why does this picture look like this? Why?
Well, I assume, like, because it's green, I assume it might be, like, some sort of night vision shit.
Maybe, but still, Still, like, no better quality? Because this is still super grainy.
I mean,
Like,
I don't know
extremely
about,
grainy.
like... I don't know about... Well, don't like, phones actually have pretty decent nighttime
Yeah, they do.
cameras nowadays? Yeah.
They do. I don't get it. And it's like super fucking grainy and you see nothing. Okay, so this person says about the sentient being within a coffin-like pod. It doesn't use cryogenics, but it has kept the entity alive. Then next, what is the provenance of this video file? The video was recorded by UN Office for Outer Space Affairs. Antarctica is a no man's land, so this was a team effort, which means not only like the US, right? Specifically, it was different countries. The pilots were American, but most of the scientific and archaeological teams were European. European people, man. Hey, so we can claim these are international lizard people. Okay, so got any
Poles
proof?
at the South Pole. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Sorry. It's okay. Okay, the next one. Got any proof or documentation that this actually happened besides the video? No. Got more videos, photos, many more you wouldn't imagine. I do have some more from this user. So after we've read through this, I'm gonna show you guys like the more like other pictures. You wouldn't imagine. I think I will be authorized to post more soon, but for now, you will have to be satisfied with this. The creature was found in a pod. Did you look at it? I have photos of them. Then post it! They are tall, 8 feet tall, white long hair, and a human face, yet there is something off. Yeah, maybe like, I don't know, Anya Taylor-Joy, that kind of... Wait a minute!
What?
Do you know who Anya Taylor-Joy is?
No.
Okay, so Anya... I always thought her face is like she's attractive, don't get me wrong, but at the same time her face is like very interesting. Like, oh yeah, it's like human, but not human.
I see what you mean.
Wait a minute. And long white hair. Did I just discover something I shouldn't have? Is this channel gonna be taken down?
How
Oops.
tall is she?
Well, she's not 8 feet tall, but she might be a baby alien. I don't know. What a conspiracy. I mean, come on!
Lizard people!
Lizard people! I know, that's the thing. It's not AI art. Like, that's how she looks like. Which, you know, like, she's an attractive girl, but at the same time, I always thought, like, oh, her face is, like, very interesting. Like, oh, it's... Yeah, like, oh, she has, like, very specific, very unique, like, facial features. Is this it? Have I cracked the conspiracy? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Anya, I'm sorry if I
Jonah,
kind of called you an alien.
You've solved the case.
I've solved the case. This is it. That's definitely not her best side. No. But, you know, like, I still think that, oh, she's, like, very attractive, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's, like, very unique type of beauty. Okay, so... They are 8 feet tall. Anya is not 8 feet tall. Damn it. White long hair and a human face, yet there is something off. The entity is alive and recuperated quite fast from their sleep. Queen Elizabeth Range Mountains. Is that where you found these things? Yes. Got any word on any other whistleblowers coming out soon? No, but I wouldn't trust most of the ones you see on those Congress streams. Oh, I've seen those. I was like, oh, you know, like, that's interesting, but would they come out, you know, with the, right? Like, you've seen some of those videos, like,
yeah,
Congress, like,
I mean,
publishing hearings.
They've confirmed that there's UFOs and
yeah, but
aliens and shit.
But,
like,
you know. But
I mean,
some of them were saying some things, and I was like, "What? Really? You would like reveal this? I'm not sure."
Well, I mean, it's either they don't reveal it or they're committing perjury.
Or that, yeah, that's true.
Which is, you know,
that's true,
a pretty
that's true.
serious crime.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Don't do that.
Like,
don't do that,
why
people.
risk your freedom if shit's not? If you're lying about aliens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a very like public way, right? Like, oh, because it's public. It's not even like secret, right? Like, oh, hearing behind closed doors and it's not recorded. It's like literally put on YouTube. So
yeah,
upload it to YouTube. Okay, so
and again,
yeah.
if they lie, they're committing perjury.
Yep.
So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
again,
Wait, let me...
freedom over, you know, aliens. Yeah.
Question mark, question
I'm
mark,
sure
question
there's
mark.
dumber people, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, or well, are they really committing perjury? Maybe like they are authorized to say, you know, lie to people.
I mean,
which is not
if they're
nothing
told
new.
to lie to people, you know, if they're told to lie to,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, like
so they're not gonna be right,
that's
like, oh,
still
this is
illegal.
not
That's
criminal,
still
right?
perjury,
It's just
because
it is, but at the same time, they're not. If they are told by the government to do that, then it's like, oh, you know, you're already preemptive pardon, so you're not gonna be, you know, like you're not gonna be held
true. The government
accountable.
does do some shady shit.
Always. Like we've learned over the years and decades and hundreds of years that the government had always done some sketchy things, and we should never like 100% trust it, because sometimes they do something that yeah, hurts people.
I am from the government, and I am here to help.
Yeah, sure. The first lie. The first lie. It's like, are you really? Are you though? Okay, so there are two groups. Got any word on any other whistleblowers coming out soon? No, but I wouldn't trust most of the ones you see on those Congress streams. There are two groups, as most of you know here. One wants disclosure, the others don't. Let's just say the others are presenting you BS. That makes sense. That makes sense. You're getting more info here now. We are getting knowledge, getting actual truth here from 4chan. Okay, so did you interact with it?
I mean, it's 4chan. They're so trustworthy, right?
Always. 4chan is a legitimate source of information.
Exactly.
Never lie.
Get
Internet never lies.
Right?
Yeah. We can trust it without doubt. There's no catch here. Okay, so did you interact with it? No, but I spoke with someone who did. The entity learns quite fast. They learned English and German in less than a week. Interesting.
Jeez!
Wow.
I want that ability!
Yeah, I want that too.
Holy shit. I've been studying
like
Japanese for 3 years, like, maybe
Dude,
more.
I've been here.
I still suck!
I've been here in Taiwan for... It's gonna be 5 years, and I still suck at speaking. I understand, but I still suck at speaking.
Like, well, I mean, can
Mandarin.
You read and understand it?
Yeah, like not everything. Obviously, not like super formal or like business
obviously.
language, but like
But I mean, like general conversation.
Yeah, like general conversation. I can go to a store or a coffee shop and order my things or like ask about something.
Well, you're doing better than I am in my Japanese endeavors.
Dude, but I don't, because I was learning. Okay, let me hide this for now. Just do off topic, but yeah, like I think it's mostly like my first year here. I did actually go to signed up for a course at a university. So I did actually go to a university for like an intense course, like an opening entry course to to Mandarin. And that was intense because it was like every single day for like you're sitting there for 5 hours and it's just like constantly like very little breaks. You're just like grinding. So for a couple of months I did that, but I was just like, oh my god, I can't continue because like aside from this I also have I was doing my channel, I was doing work, so I'm like, oh my god, I have so many things to do. I can't do this like that, right? Like I can't do an intense course like that. So then, well, now I have like it slowed down because I have a tutor, like a private, like my friend is teaching me. So it's just like, oh, once a week. So it's kind of right. Like, oh, it's just once a week. So it's much slower. Yeah. But yeah, progress. I wish I could learn in a week. That would be neat. That would be nice.
Yeah, same here. I mean, granted, my education has just mainly been Duolingo and sometimes, when I can, watching some HoloLive streamer, Japanese streamer. But still, I'd really like to be able to learn other languages.
Yeah.
And, you know, just a week. You know, there's other languages I want to learn, like German and Irish. Maybe
Okay,
Chinese.
serious question. Like, do you think in the future we're gonna have those like brain implants, like Neuralink implants that will just instantly like upload knowledge to our brain? Like, oh, you know, I want to let me learn some Japanese, and then just like upload the translator.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
eventually, assuming we don't get wiped off the face of the earth within the
true.
next 100 years,
That
I
makes
can
sense.
see it. Though, granted, even as much as I want to be able to, you know, have infinite knowledge at my fingertips, be able to do whatever the fuck, it sounds kind of scary. That sounds like a way, you know, they could fucking, you know, do some not so nice things.
Yep.
So hopefully not in my lifetime.
I think the first, you know, like I wouldn't get the first few like prototypes, because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get brain cancer. No, thank you.
Yeah,
it's probably
but I
gonna
mean,
like
even
dissolve
then,
my brain into mush. So
I don't know what all it can do. Can it just, you know, tell my brain, hey, you're gonna do this and think this now? That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, that's what you mean. Like,
Yeah,
oh, is it gonna influence
1984
you?
shit.
I would not put it past the government. I would believe that they would totally do this. If they had this kind of technology and power, like, of course they would do it. Like, have we not seen any of those like post-apocalyptic movies, or movies where the evil government is trying to, you know, control people? Like, that's a classic. That's what they go for. The Neuralink.
Yeah. That's what the government does. They want to control people.
Man, I feel
even
like
though
sometimes...
it should be the other way around, you know.
Dude, like when we talk about these things, I feel like to my chat, I look like the meme guy who's pointing at the crazy guy who's pointing at the...
Oh no, same here.
That's how I feel like. I'm just like, government! And Big Bad, it's real. The evil government. Okay, let's go back to the 4chan thread. So we have a little bit more information. Okay, so got more videos, photos. Wait, the creature was found in a pod. Did you look at it? Yada yada. Wait, this is the previous one? Oh, okay. So there are ranking members with access to this info actively giving authorization for release. There are two groups, as most of you know here. One wants disclosure, the other one's not. Let's just say the other ones are presenting you BS. You're getting more interesting and real info in this place, to be honest. Let's say I'm one of the good guys. I mean, that's what an evil guy would say. Male and female creatures, would you say they are attractive? What? I'm sorry, what?
Somewhat.
This is what you're asking.
I mean, it's 4chan. It's 4chan. Let's be real here. It's 4chan.
I know, but at the same time,
there's
like,
definitely
this is
some horny
thing?
dude that wants to smash aliens.
This is the first thing you're asking about? Like, oh, are they attractive? Not like, hey, do they seem dangerous? Hey, do they have any special abilities? Like vaporizing everything. So like, oh, they could theoretically vaporize us from the face of the earth.
Hey, do our weapons work
like,
against them?
Like, no, can I smash? Oh my god.
Wanna smash?
Okay, so the one we have in Europe is male. I would say, ooh, so this guy is, because he has like, he says the one we have in Europe is male. I wonder if that indicates that this guy is European. I would say they are attractive features, strong chin, blue eyes, white blonde hair, and so on. Wait, so they are just Swedish? Are the aliens Swedish? or I don't know, Scandinavian? Wait, is that it? I think I broke IDK Bacon. I'm sorry. I think I broke Bacon. Oh no. Okay.
I was eating a cookie and I almost choked to death.
Sorry, we're almost choking you to death. To death.
Not even your subscribers are safe from the Grim Reaper following you around.
Nope. Kyle says it has to be the same energy as, can I pet it? No. If someone asks you, can I pet that dog? You say no. You say absolutely not. But let's face it, I would totally do that. I would totally be like, can I pet that dog? If the aliens were like, looked like dogs, I'd be like, oh, can I pet it? Can I pet that dog?
And then it would bite your hand off.
Yeah, probably. They would just bite my, like, half of my body off, not even hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the one we have in Europe is male, yada yada. He's probably Scandinavian. And what were they wearing? This one was naked when we found him. Any symbols on craft or anything? No symbols on the egg, nothing. Inside, we did find some things, symbols, I guess. But this is as far as I can go. Sorry. And actually, I do have, I wonder if I have, that's other, oh yeah, okay. So he mentioned, this person mentioned that the egg doesn't have any symbols, but actually I do have a picture, like another picture that he uploaded later. Where is it? I would like to find it. Oh, another picture that's like a little bit more detailed. And wait, let me like get it closer. So someone analyzed it and they were like, yeah, those are like Egyptian symbols or whatever. Like wait, where was it? What did it say? Okay, so the 4chan Whistleblower has hieratic Egyptian hieroglyphs? Glyphs? I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, like, oh, the egg has those like symbols all over it, and someone analyzed it and they're like, yeah, they are matching. So like, for example, this, you go to, wait, like here, right? That's this. And then this, you have this. You can kind of, yeah, you can kind of tell. Like here, there's like, wah, wah, wah. And then you go to, wait, where is it? Oh, this? Is that it? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So dude's lying.
Well,
there are symbols.
Yeah, so they are numerals. So I guess they are numbers. Hey, well, if someone can like decipher it, there are some like. So that's a numeral code.
If only we had that magic learn a language in 1 week ability, we could,
crack it.
Damn.
Crack it. Well, that makes sense. No. Like another one, look, like 3. I don't know if this is AI. It doesn't seem so. Like someone analyzed these images and they were like, no, these were not
I mean, at first I thought it was AI, but I mean, to be fair, for that level of detail.
Yeah, like this is like literally
AI would be able to come up with that level of detail,
Yo, it makes so much sense. Like,
regardless of whether it's, just random BS or actually
so this is
Egyptian or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm looking at the symbols. Like, I don't know if AI, unless there's really good AI out there, because so far I've seen the ones that are generating images, they are kind of like wonky. Like they don't go into like details unless it's like, like, oh, you generate an image and then an artist kind of tweaks it. To look more like detailed. But
I've seen a few pictures like that are AI generated that are like you couldn't tell unless you were like really hyper focused on it.
Yeah, so I guess there's that question, like, did someone, because it's possible, right? Like you can generate an image and then you can like tweak it yourself or find someone, right? Some artist to like tweak it for you, like just Photoshop it, which is
also,
possible.
I find it impressive and scary how, we're able to be like, is that AI? Or
like, is it,
oh my God,
scary.
This is AI or not? Yeah, because like,
yeah, it's gotten pretty scary.
Jeez, it's progressed like really fast.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's progressed so fast. Like, wasn't it like just last year when it started at the beginning of the year and it was so bad? The AI engines, or was it 2023? Was it 2023 or was it 24?
I think it was 23, 22.
Oh, but like at the very beginning, it was just like, oh yeah, yeah, like some images, you can create some like weird looking images, but now it's literally like you create something, you create a video. Oh, I think I remember like someone, was it Will Smith eating spaghetti? That was the video, and it was like so bad. But then now it's like you can generate an AI video that looks legit.
True.
Kind of not great. AI chat maybe. Guys. I mean, yeah, like obviously fuck AI. Like definitely I don't think that AI artists are artists, because they are not, because it's just you're typing in prompts when it comes to like art. I think that some AI tools can be very, very helpful. Like it could be not as in like, oh, I'm gonna just type in some prompts and this is my artwork now. No. Like, oh, I get that. Oh, for inspiration, you could like generate some images and like take some inspo, but create something of your own. I do see the value in that.
Yeah.
In some other AI, oh God, I can't speak. And in some other AI tools, I can see some value if you handle it, in a smart way. If you don't just steal, you actually like do some work of your own, but like, just like to help to kind of aid yourself with AI a little bit.
Yeah, because that AI is learning through artists,
like
real art.
Yeah, definitely don't upload someone's artwork, and it has to be regulated like everything, right? Like internet was like, oh my God, Wild West at the very beginning, but it just needed regulations, right? So I think AI is the same, as in like, oh, it's gonna need regulations, especially like the art related AI. I think it's gonna need regulations like licenses from artists. So, like this artist, the company, the AI company or engine, like paid them a license fee and they allow them to use their images for AI learning. That's fine. If you pay them a fair amount and they sell you a license to their images, then fine. But yeah. Same
with writing and shit. Like I heard of a story of some dude got kicked out of college. He was like almost done, but he got kicked out because like his what's the thing called?
A thesis?
Yeah, the thesis. The professor or whatever like thought it was AI. Like no, he wrote it himself, but the professor put it through like an AI detector thingy. And it called it AI, and then he got expelled, and now he's suing.
Man. Yeah, like that's scary, because like even if you're good now, like if you're really good, right? Like I've seen this with artists. Like some artists were called out for being AI. Like, oh, you're using AI to generate your artworks, but they were actually like there was like a recent case, and it was an actual artist. It's just like stylistic choices, and maybe they're not that great at like some, or like they have their own art style when it comes to like anatomy, like human anatomy, and people like someone called them out for being AI, and it's just kind of like that's the reputation was kind of ruined because of that. So it's not great. Yeah. I mean, just be smart, people. Don't do this. Don't steal someone's work. Just be good. Treat AI as a, like helpful tool, but not as something that's gonna do all of your work for you. That's what I'm gonna say, and it has to be regulated. Okay, so here, wait, is this? Oh, okay. So the symbols, no symbols on the egg, but there are some symbols, and then wait. Why? 4chan, why? Did the being have human-like genitals? Why? Holy shit. Like, this is the first thing you ask about the aliens? Not like, oh, are they, intelligent? Or did you have a conversation with them? Like, oh, what did they say? Or like, are they capable of XYZ? No. Just ask them about their no square. Yes and no. The penis is similar to that of a human. We do have photos of it. Oh my God, you pervs.
Anon wants to smash.
But the tip is similar to that of chimpanzee. I don't want to know. I don't want to check it. I don't know what a chimpanzee penis looks like.
What sort of research did they have to do to figure that out?
Oh my God, I don't know. And then the scrotum is like just like ours. But guys, this is at your own, you know, at your own, what is a good expression for it? At your own risk, or at your own time. And you're like, you can check if you want to check what a chimpanzee penis looks like. You can do that. I'm not gonna do it now because obviously I don't want to know. But that's at your own discretion. I would not, but at your own discretion, if you want to, you can go ahead. Did he talk through vocals or telepathy? He can do both. Yet, hey, maybe left-handed gay men can communicate with telepathically. He can do both. Yet the second form only works with some of our teams, I guess. Some of the people who interacted with him didn't listen to his telepathic communication in their heads. According to him, it has to do with acceptance. Oh, so like, you know, accept the alien in your heart, like accept Jesus in your heart. Open your heart to aliens and be kumbaya. Oh my god. Okay, next question. How did his voice sound? According to the astrobiologist I spoke with, not exactly the expert I would turn to, but, you know, like as in maybe like a vocal coach or something, vocal expert. Ventriloquist. Wait, ventriloquist? No, wait, ventriloquist is the person who...
The dummy guy.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, ventriloquist, sure. Okay, anyway, but according to the astrobiologist I spoke with, the voice sounds like your own. It's strange. Oh, so like if he speaks to you, the alien speaks to you, like every person it speaks to, it just hears, like you just hear your own voice, I guess.
Wait, as in like, you know, the voice I'm using to speak to you, or is he talking about the inner monologue thing?
Yeah, inner monologue.
Like
See,
telepathy.
it's strange. He basically said it sounds like when you're thinking a monologue. So
yeah,
so the alien
so, like,
replicates your voice.
Yeah, you know, well, I mean, most people have three voices. There's the voice, you know, other people hear when you talk. There's the voice you hear when you talk.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there's the voice in your head, you know, whenever you think about things, you know, like say you're like, okay, what do I need to get from the store today? I need milk, egg, but in your head, that voice.
See, I think I have like many more voices because my voice in my head sounds different when I'm thinking in different languages. So like when I'm thinking in English, it either sounds like Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock Holmes, or depending on what like accent I'm reading or what accent I'm listening to. So it either sounds like Sherlock Holmes or it sounds like, what is a good, like a very basic, okay, like Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
I don't know. And then if I'm thinking in Polish, I swear to God, it just sounds like Soviet era Polish babushka that's been through a lot. That's how my inner voice sounds like when I'm thinking in Polish. And then if I'm thinking in like Japanese, it probably sounds like like voice.
Kawaii!
Yeah, kind of like that. Oh my god. There's so many voices in my head. The voices. That just mean... Wow! Wow, okay. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of how it sounds. Can you let us know anything he said? Many things. He was born here 700 years ago. Oh, so he was like hibernating in the Antarctica, probably. He says the closer we got to understand God was the Corpus Hermeticum. What is Corpus Hermeticum?
Some sort of Latin.
Okay. Oh, okay. So it's a Greek. Okay. So Corpus Hermeticum is a collection of 17 Greek writings whose authorship is traditionally attributed to the legendary Hellenistic figure Hermes Trismegistus. Oh, I think I talked about him in in the Philosopher's Stone video.
Oh, man,
Hermes Trismegistus,
so long,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while, but he apparently was also attributed, like the Philosopher's Stone recipe was also attributed possibly to Hermes Trismegistus. So I remember that.
Wasn't that a Patreon only one?
No, I think that one was. Wait, let me see. No, because it's like the Philosopher's Stone is made out of your own pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. The recipe for
I remember that part.
yeah, just like pee and make a stone. Philosopher. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I mean,
No, this one.
Some people's already does that inside of them.
So it's made of your own pee, and also I published it on July 24th, 2023. So it's been a while. But yeah, it's again like because I think it was the Book of Thoth or the Book of Aquarius, and some of it is attributed to possibly like the recipe itself. It's attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, and yeah, I'm impressed that I remember that because it's been a couple of years.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, no, like I just, yeah. Okay, so Peace Stone, yeah, Peace Stone. If you're interested, it's there on my channel after this stream. Okay, so he considers us selfish and childish. Tell me something I don't know. Oh, I love how like he thinks exactly the things that we are, selfish and childish. I mean, we are like a bunch of children.
That's just a given.
Well, just a given. That's not very what is a good word? Not very like groundbreaking discovery that we are selfish and childish. 4, he says we were happier during his time. Can't tell you more than this. Oh, wait, what? He says we were happier during his time. What? What does that mean? Like he was among people and like maybe he kind of disguised himself as maybe like one of the historical figures and we don't know.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, like, you know, modern society, you know, or
well, 700 years, he was born 700 years ago, so is that what he means? Like, 700 years ago we were happier.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I'm thinking that,
like,
you know,
1300s.
He's been in hibernation, you know, for all this time. You know, he thinks, you know, well, I guess it depends on where you were, because didn't the plague happen around 1341 or something like that?
Let me see, the plague. The plague. Oh, you are right. 1346.
So, I don't know about that. I don't know about happier then. But
I don't know about happier.
I do definitely think, you know,
some people are happier.
Society is a lot more depressed than
I think the general plebes were not happier. I think the general plebes were not happier, but you know, the maybe like rich people. I mean, always like that.
Maybe he just immediately went into hibernation mode or some shit.
Maybe, but at the same time, it's like, during his time. So either he means 700 years ago, or he means like, he was disguising himself, let's say, as an influential figure, an emperor or something, because it's possible. And like, he was ruling, and during that time, people were happier. Question mark.
I mean, you know, social media has taken a toll on us.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
The internet,
skewed reality.
All the modern societal issues, you know, like I can kind of see where he's coming from.
I think that, so this is like off topic. Well, I mean off topic, but not off topic. Off topic, yes, topic. Oh my god. Off topic, but I feel like the internet, like paradoxically, it was meant to bring us together, right? It was meant to make the international communication easier. Obviously it did, because we can just send a message within seconds. But at the same time, like, it was meant to bring us closer together, but it kind of divided us even more because of misinformation, because of, like, I don't know, just just a lot of things, right? Like, information travels fast, but then it just, ironically, I think it divided us even more. We were happier when the news traveled for months and you found out about the fact after it was like, after the fact, like after it was like long gone and solved, like, you know, over across the ocean. Just news traveled in a month and it was just like, oh yeah, well, that was a month ago, never mind. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think people were happier. Okay, so 5. Their race saved us millions of years ago. Oh, maybe that's what he means. From our creators who basically engineered us to serve them. Oh, do you think that we are? That's interesting. I sometimes think about it. Like, are we? Like, do you think that some, you know, superior alien beings actually created us and like are keeping us like pets, like a ant colony, and they're like observing us with like a huge magnifying glass? That makes sense.
Oh my god, that would be some Inception level shit, because, you know, we're creating AI and it's
but then
gonna do the same shit.
Yep. But then, like, we might be actually sitting like in a terrarium basically, and just being observed by these like even more powerful beings. That'd be crazy. Yeah, right? Like, oh, I watched Men in Black recently, and right, like, that it ends with, oh, the little marble that holds the galaxy is actually like, oh, a marble that huge aliens like play with, like, though they're marbles. I don't know if you remember that scene. Like the ending scene of Men in Black. Do you remember that? So the marble that I'm talking about was like on the cat's kind of, like, the cat had like a collar and it had like a little marble, and inside that marble there was a galaxy. So the whole thing in the movie happened like, oh, the fight happened over that galaxy. But then at the very end of that movie, it turns out like, oh, it just kind of zooms out from the Earth and like zooms out from our galaxy, and our galaxy is inside of, like, there's millions of galaxies, and like, oh, it's all inside of a marble, and the marble is like picked up by a huge alien, and it's just like they play with the marbles. So we are just marbles. Does that make sense?
I mean, if you believe in religion, I mean, that could technically be, maybe, you know, a sort of thing.
Well, maybe, like, right? Like, our concept of God, it actually might be that superior being that created us.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be like like, for us it's God, but like actually it's, you know, it's an actual being somewhere out there. Invisible man living in the sky. Watching us every minute of every day. Every second of every minute of every day. And judging us.
That sounds like it would suck.
Yeah. And we're just, that's so cute that we bring the like offerings and like money, like, here, take our gold.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, like, what sort of interesting shit we do that, you know, some higher power would actually get entertainment from?
What if it turns out it's like an alien teenager? Just, you know.
Saying that, I have played The Sims 4, and that could technically be
exactly like that, yeah. Also, Joshua, thank you so much for the super. Or we can be living in a locker like in MIB2. That's true. That is true. If you remember Men in Black 2, the second part, there was like a whole civilization in a locker in the Grand Central Terminal in New York. Like, there was like a locker, and you open it, and it was like a whole, I don't know, like a civilization of little alien, and they had like their world.
Damn, Sona, spoilers.
Yeah. I'm sorry. No, it's not like very important to the story. So just like, oh, there was like a locker, and yeah, like there were like little aliens in the locker. Men in Black 1 and 2, watch it. It's good. Actually, the third one is actually pretty good, but the first one was the best.
How many Men in Black movies have they made?
Well, 3 with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, and then there's like Men in Black 4 with like Chris Hemsworth and whatever her name is. I don't know the actress, but yeah, like I've never watched the 4th one because it doesn't exist to me. But the first 3 ones do. So they were good.
Jonah looks at MIB4. You're dead to me.
You're dead to me. Never seen it. Never gonna watch it because I'm not interested. Because to me, it's like Men in Black. It was J and K, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what else? Yeah, that's MIB the trilogy is good. Okay, let's continue with the 4chan thread. Number 6, Earth should be treasured. It's a miracle. Well, I mean, yeah, it is. At the same time, there is a planet that's very similar to ours. It's called HB 187, whatever. Apparently, it's like, in size and environment, it's like very, very similar to ours. Except there's one little catch. It rains glass or diamonds or glass there, and it's just like, and the rain is like horizontal. So, yeah, you wouldn't survive. I think it's like rains glass, and yeah, you would die.
One. That's fucking crazy. 2, what? If it's that similar to ours, where does the water come from?
Well, yeah, no, like water is, right, like it's just the same structure of the planet. So the planet is the same except for one difference, like, it rains glass there, and it's just like horizontal rain. So... So yeah, there's that.
Diamonds are... You said diamonds at first.
No, I think it's glass,
carbon.
right? HB... Wait, let me double check. Yeah. I think it was like
While
either
you're doing
diamond...
that.
Yeah.
3rd, we could put De Beers out of business with this.
Glass.
The company
glass.
decided, hey, if you
Yeah.
want to marry someone, you gotta give them a diamond engagement ring. That company.
The cat.
Because they fucking mine the shit out of.
Yeah.
I forgot the
that's true, yeah.
country. I think it was the Congo, but
that
wherever
makes
they
sense,
were
yeah.
mining a bunch of. It was somewhere in Africa. They just mined the shit out of it for diamonds, and they had this world supply of diamonds, and they were useless until they somehow got us all to be like, yeah,
diamonds.
you want to marry. Yeah, you need a diamond engagement
That's
ring.
so stupid. That is stupid.
It is.
That is stupid. Like, yeah, I know that it's a standard now, and, well, like, whether you like it or not, it is. And, yeah, like, it's considered fancy, right? Like, diamonds are, like, fancy and expensive. Yeah, aren't they coal, essentially? Just polished. Just very, very polished coal.
Well, not really polished per se, more like extremely compressed.
Like compressed, yeah.
Yeah.
No, so that planet is called HD 1897733b, and it rains glass sideways on that planet, but it's very visually similar to the Earth. So yeah, there's that.
But again,
glass.
Water.
Well, it has water, but glass. Just glass.
I mean, I can get away with the whole, raining glass thing, but like, if it don't got water, you can't really survive.
That's true. It might not be water. It may be just like looks like water.
I mean, if it, like, how does it rain, how should I put it? How does it not rain water if, it's got an atmosphere?
Let me check.
Like, if it's got water on it, the water should evaporate and then, fucking become clouds and whatnot.
Let me check, because I wanna know.
In addition, it could have glass, which honestly sounds pretty funny.
So, how did they even discover that planet? Because, like, it's kind of interesting. Like, it's so far. It's 64.5 light years away from the solar system. Not even from our planet, from the solar system. So it's an exoplanet. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's ooh, shit. It's so the
Exactly, Dino Alex. Are the seas glass? Is basically what I'm trying to figure out.
I can see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, okay. Let me see if it mentions water. All right. So, there is solid evidence for significant amounts of water vapor in the planet's atmosphere. Oh, okay. So there is that. There is. They detected the presence of carbon monoxide on the day side of the planet. There's also organic compound methane. Methane?
Even more lovely.
Even more lovely. Well, the planet's the highest temperature is like 700 degrees Celsius. That's super fucking hot.
I don't speak metric system.
Well, boiling point of Celsius is 100 degrees Celsius. That's boiling.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So this is 7 times that. That's 7 times that.
Yeah, that's not similar to Earth at all.
Yeah. And then glass. Wait, okay. How does the glass?
No wonder it rains glass.
Yeah.
I was trying to wrap my head around that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the planet's weather includes raining molten glass. Oh shit.
Yeah, okay. That would explain it. That would explain why it rained. I was trying to wrap my head around it. I'm like,
that does
well,
make sense.
I mean, if it needs to have water, if it's gonna be habitable for us humans, and also, how does it rain glass?
So technically,
when glass
it has
is a
water.
solid at room temperature.
It has water. It just evaporates because it's 700 degrees there. So it's super hot. A hot planet. Okay, so going back to the 4chan thread, what info do you have about the origin, culture, and reason to be there? So the aliens' reason to be on this planet and in the Antarctica. We're still trying to understand their origin. His notion of space and time is different from ours. They came here as space missionaries. When they arrived, another advanced race was already here. Wait, what? Lizard people. Wait.
Lizard people!
Lizard people! Yeah, so I guess we have like so many. What if it's true? What if it's actually true and we have like a bunch of different alien species? It is like MIB. What if MIB movies were real and they are just hiding and like there is an agency and they are helping them and there's a talking pug.
That would be the greatest psyop ever.
That would be pretty neat. I don't know, like
they made a movie just to cover it up, it's just a joke, guys. We're just having a laugh.
Oh yeah,
it's
like
real.
Like in that movie, I really liked that movie because the first one, because they kind of really included a lot of lore of Men in Black, right? Like, they use this device to wipe your memories, and then they tell you like, oh, this was just a weather balloon, or like, oh, it was just a government aircraft or something. It's like, yeah, it's exactly that. Okay, so space missionaries. There was another advanced race was already here. This other race created Homo neanderthalensis. Oh, okay, so the Neanderthals to serve them and help them. Hey. Hey. Wait, they created us to be their servants. Oh, okay, so we are their pets. Serve them and help them take Earth's resources. However, it was a failure and Homo sapiens was created later on. When the space missionaries arrived, they entered into a war with the other race to save us. We missed all of that? Wait, is that how dinosaurs died? Wait, is that it? Wait.
Well, I mean, dinosaurs died before
Neanderthals?
Yeah.
I guess so.
So.
Wait.
I don't know, but
yeah.
Like, how should I put it?
Maybe the dinosaurs were the aliens.
Could explain potentially why. No, isn't that supposed to be like tectonic plates or something?
Oh yeah,
something. Like, you ever notice how Brazil looks surprisingly similar to the side of Africa, like it's split off,
Well, I mean, we were like all of the continents were together once, right? Like Pangea.
exactly.
So yeah.
Maybe they just moved everything together.
Maybe.
Oh, I forgot I had that.
Okay, so Homo sapiens were created later on. When the space missionaries arrived, they entered into a war with the other race to save us. Since then, they have been protecting us. Hey! In fact, back in 1975, they stopped a nuclear war. Interesting.
Which one?
Well, 1975.
There have
Well,
been
the one
a
that never
lot.
happened. The one that
Yeah,
never
but
happened.
I mean, like, there have been a lot of, close calls. Like,
yeah, but
there was
okay. Wait,
one
19...
time where Russia, actually, that might have actually been in the 70s too.
Wait, okay.
Basically, Finland launched a rocket, and they told all the governments of all the countries around, hey, we're launching a rocket on this day at this time. But apparently, Russia didn't get the memo or some shit.
Oh, there was like no communication or so. I think I remember that. Wasn't there like, oh, they couldn't actually get in touch with the Russian side? And that's actually like pretty bad because if there's no communication, that means like, oh, that's a declaration of war. And you have like literally seconds.
I'm pretty sure they did like send the notification, hey, we're launching a rocket or something like that. And so basically I forgot which president it was at the time, but whoever was running Russia at the time, he had the nuclear button out. Like,
well,
a few more minutes later.
Yeah.
And he if he pressed that button, if he didn't stop and think about it for a little bit.
So the scary
the nukes would have been launched.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna refer to that. The scary part is I read this book about just government operations and focusing specifically on like nuclear weapons and the what is it like not system but like the protocol for like how to prevent, like how close are we to a nuclear war, right? Like in all the protocols that are in place for that. And the scary part is that whenever something sketchy happens, as in like, oh, we're like close calls, the president of the United States has exactly 6 minutes to make a decision to press. Like he has the if you notice, like when the president travels anywhere, there's always a person who carries like this very thick suitcase, like very thick kind of square suitcase. That is where the button is, the button for like, oh, launch nuclear weapons kind of thing, right? Like, or telephone, or I don't know, like that's where the communication device is. And the president actually just has 6 minutes. So we are actually 6 minutes, only every single like second, we are 6 minutes away from a nuclear war, because that's how long they have to make a decision.
The story I was telling you, that's basically what it was. But instead of 6 seconds, it was, or 6 minutes, it was 10 minutes.
I think it might have been the one that I'm thinking about. Like there was this one incident where they couldn't, for some reason, for I don't know how much time, like they stretched it out over 6 minutes, but they could not get in touch with the Russian side. And that in their protocol is like, okay, the communications are cut off, which means we are at war, which means like, oh, I have to make a decision if, I should launch the nuclear weapons. So we are always, just so you guys know, we are always 6 minutes away from annihilation, technically.
Yeah. And I think the only reason that, like, the president of Russia at the time decided against pressing the button is because the rocket started going away from Russia.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, and then there was another one, again, involving Russia, where whoever was, monitoring the section, like, apparently there was, like, some blips that came up on his screen or whatever. I don't know the exact details, but basically the thing was telling him, hey, you've got nukes heading your way. Tell someone to launch the nukes back.
Yeah, but then it turns
glitch. Yep. It was a glitch
Man.
in the computer
Wasn't there
system.
like Hawaii alert? Like Hawaii got an alarm, like, oh, nuclear
Oh,
weapons
yeah.
heading your way, and it was a
Yeah.
false alarm.
Yep, that happened a few years ago.
Man.
Yeah.
The crazy part is that they really have to confirm it within 6 minutes because that's how much you have, and so super fucking stressful.
Well, that was more of a glitch in like the alarm system rather than, you know, the
Yeah,
detection
but you still have like
system.
pretty much 6 minutes to confirm, like, oh, is this true? Like, is this true? Are nukes heading our way or not?
Well, I think that one, again, it wasn't the detection system.
Yeah, it
wasn't the nuke detection system, which would have been like the 6 minutes thing. That was more of like, hey, that was more of a glitch. Like someone pressed the wrong button at the alert center.
Man.
So, yeah.
That's a very
But anyways,
scary mistake.
Wait, you could look up, you know, what any nuclear incidents in, what was it, 75?
Nuclear. I think it was 73. Like, I saw nuclear close calls. Let me wait. Okay, we have it here. So nuclear close calls are, well, 60s. We have 60s, and like if you scroll down to 70s, it's 73 and then 79. So I don't know which one you're Syria.
Well, no, the one that it said like the alien or whatever
75
avoided, yeah, in 75.
Yeah, no, there wasn't. Well, there wasn't one. There's 73, 71. There wasn't one, or was there?
Yeah,
no, that
or
kind
it
of
could have
thing,
been a
like
broken arrow.
Could have been.
Do you know what the broken arrow incidents are?
I think, yeah, like broken arrow. Yeah,
basically,
like the
when
nuclear, right? Like the nuclear
US
accidents.
Yeah,
of the
basically
US Army.
the US accidentally dropping nukes and
they lost a lot of nukes
not
too.
going off.
There's like a lot of nukes from the US missing, by the way, like 80 or something. Which is not great. That is not. Yeah, wait, let me see. I think there's like, so these are the the arrow incidents. Let me see. That we are 61. I'm just trying to find. Yo, 75. 75. Location unknown. Location unknown. Contamination. Radioactive resin contaminates the American Sturgeon-class submarine, USS Guardfish. After wind unexpectedly blows the powder back towards the ship, the resin is used to remove dissolved radioactive materials, and particles from the primary coolant loops of submarines. This type of accident was fairly common. However, US Navy nuclear vessels no longer discharge resin at sea. Interesting. So we have a couple of incidents in 75. This one is location unknown. Spill of irradiated water. Man. Okay, and then 76. I don't think it's gonna this potential incident in 1975 where aliens stopped it. Thanks, aliens. I don't think it's gonna be documented. Then it says the other race, according to the entity, represents what we could become if we don't change. Advanced oppressors with no spirituality to guide us. Their last conflict here on Earth occurred in 1561 during the celestial phenomenon over Nuremberg. Nuremberg. What is Nuremberg?
Germany.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is in Bavaria.
Town in Germany.
Yeah. Wait. 1560.
Only reason why I know that is because I'm a car guy and there's a famous racetrack there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so celestial phenomenon in Nuremberg in 1561. Let's look at this. An April 1561 broadsheet by Hans Glaser described a mass sighting of celestial phenomena. Oh, so that was it. Wait. So was that the war? I think that was the last conflict. Or unidentified flying objects above Nuremberg. Yada yada yada. Ufologists have speculated that these phenomena may have been extraterrestrial spacecraft. So according to the 4chan whistleblower, like that was the last conflict with the other race, right? Like the kind of unfriendly race of aliens, the oppressors. Okay, so how
Good
can
riddance.
Good riddance. How can I be sure this is not a LARP? So a live action roleplay. That's up to you to decide. I know what I have and what I shared. Also, what do you think of Elizondo? Is he a massive grifter or saying the truth? I don't know who is Elizondo. I wonder. Hector Elizondo? Is that this guy?
Honestly,
No,
no idea.
he's not. This is
It's
an
saying,
actor.
Isn't he the one claiming aliens are demons? I wouldn't trust fundamentalist
maybe, wait.
Christians
Okay,
pretending
okay,
to be
Luis.
whistleblowers.
Luis Elizondo, that's the guy. Wait, let me just. So this is a media personality and author formerly employed by the United States Army Counterintelligence and the Office of the Undersecretary of Defense for Intelligence. According to Elizondo, he was director of the now defunct Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, which was associated with the Pentagon UFO videos. Elizondo's statements about his Pentagon role with the AATIP have been contested by Pentagon officials. Since 2017, he has claimed there is a government conspiracy to suppress evidence that UFOs are of non-human origin. Interesting.
Well,
so,
I mean, that's kind of fake now, because
well,
they're coming out and
yeah.
confirming it.
So isn't he the one claiming aliens are demons? I wouldn't trust fundamentalist Christians pretending to be whistleblowers. I mean, he's not. I don't know. I don't know this guy, so I would have to watch a little bit more of like what he said. What was it? What was it exactly? What he said? But hey. Okay, any questions you would ask other whistleblowers / leakers? No, don't call them leakers.
Leakers.
Leakers. Like, that's such a bad name.
I think I've heard that term on CSI Miami or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, P-Taco, thank you so much for being here. Well, this is a Patreon hangout. It is a YouTube stream, but Patreon hangout stream, yeah. But P-Taco, I'm glad to see you. I'm happy to see you. Hey.
Hello, P-Taco.
Okay, so okay, let's call them whistleblowers because leakers just kind of sounds weird. No, those who are telling the truth belong to the same team. We already know what is to be known. I wouldn't want to ask anything from the others who are not part of my system, because everything they would tell me would be either disinformation or lies mixed with truth. There's an internal conflict within the government between two factions, I guess two, not two. Let's just say I support the idea of humans knowing once again that we are not alone and that the gods are out there. Got any code words we can Google? What is known is already known, and what is not known is not on Google. You will get more info from books, even those from antiquity, like Plato's Timaeus. Plato's Timaeus, okay. And we're the creators of Neanderthals, the Anunnaki. Okay. Anunnaki was a human given name, but yes, the myth was born from that event. Oh, wait, Anunnaki. See, I am learning so much today. Oh. Also, Baxter, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super. Baxter says, thought I would let you know that there is reports that during alien abductions, the abductees would cry out to Jesus and all activity would stop. Oh, okay. Well, the good tips and tricks for guys, tips and tricks for alien abduction. Just cry out to Jesus. And
just believe in Jesus or cry out to him at least. I don't know.
I'll be like Tom Segura's mom. Riki tiki tiki la la la. Baby Jesus is here today. That's what his mom
The power
sings.
of wait, maybe they are demons. Maybe the one dude's right.
Yeah.
Maybe they are demons. The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, maybe that. You just have to be like what was it? What was the guy in The Mummy? The guy with like a lot of, was it Eddie? No, I forgot what his name was, but he had like a bunch of like different necklaces with different religious symbols, and he just tried even different prayers. So maybe that's the method. Okay, so The Anunnaki.
Aliens and demons hate him. Learn how he does it with this one simple trick.
Oh my god.
I'm terrible.
Just one. No, like, I mean... yeah, a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay, we're both terrible here. Like, I'm also, like, just taking a piss at it, everything. The Anunnaki also... yeah, like, a lot of information. Yada yada, are a group of deities of the ancient Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians. In the earliest Sumerian writings about them, which come from the post-Akkadian period, the Anunnaki are deities in the pantheon, descendants of An, the god of the heavens, and Ki, the goddess of earth, and their primary function was to decree the fates of humanity. Oh, that's what Anunnakis are. Interesting. So I guess the Anunnakis are like the good aliens, but you know. Oh no, wait. The creators of Neanderthals are Anunnaki. So I guess the bad aliens were the Anunnaki, I guess. The entities that created us were, according to the one in the Antarctic cave, selfish, devoid of spirituality, materialistic, and parasitic. They were tapeworms, alien tapeworms. They are still around, with some of them remaining in underground areas. The conflict between these two groups has given rise to many myths in the human mind. Prometheus, Devas versus Asuras, Satan versus Yahweh? No, wait. Why is YHWH?
Basically, that's like the Christian god, like, you know, Christian god. That's his actual name.
Like I know Yahweh, but to be. Oh, okay. So it's it is.
Yeah, that's like how it's spelled.
Ah, okay. But
and I think technically, Jewish god, the god of Abraham, basically.
Well, I know that in Polish we pronounce it as Yahweh, so it's Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yahweh. Okay. So that's the Satan versus the god. They come from, so why are they always hiding? They come from a culture where each sentient being must walk alone, and as he put it, he initiated through their own suffering. Oh, okay. He claims they hide because there was a time when they were always with us, but we didn't evolve. We didn't develop, we were like children, and apparently we still are. Nothing new. Although he has been asleep for many years, he has maintained contact with the others through unknown means, telepathy. He tells us that something big is happening this year. Wait! Okay. So
oh, not another one.
No. So I have a theory. I haven't really told this to really anyone. Wait, let me just kind of...
Oh, I was talking about COVID-2 epileptic boogaloo or something.
Oh, by the way, this is another sphere from supposedly somewhere in the Middle East, although this really looks like it's AI generated. I don't know, like it's kind of weird. But it's apparently another one of those like eggs. Yeah, but this one like kind of looks glass.
Why is it black and then it turns white?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. That's why I'm like, oh, this kind of looks like AI generated.
Yeah, I think that one's
that one's kind of
AI.
like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is like another picture of the egg too. That's the one, the original one. That's the whistleblower one. The other one is like, I don't know, question mark. So regarding this, like, right, like, oh, something big is happening this year. So I've been, okay, let me find this account. So I've been following this account on Twitter. I know it's like, oh, Twitter, not the most reliable source of information, I know, but I've been following this account for a while, and this guy is very passionate about doing research about earthquakes. So he's like self-proclaimed, I guess, earthquake researcher. And he's been doing this for a couple of years. I don't know if you guys know about this guy, but this is the account. He's been doing it for a couple of years, and he actually predicted quite a few like he would post, like he has like a record of posting about an earthquake because he's keeping track of the pressure between tectonic plates, like a lot, right? He posts about it. And he would post about an earthquake. What?
Sorry, I just read chat. Something big is happening, like affordable house prices.
Yeah, that would be, no, I don't think we can hope for that. No, that's not what's gonna happen. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, that's not. I don't think it's a good thing that's gonna happen. So yeah, I've been following this guy, and he's been posting consistently about different earthquakes. And he posts about an earthquake that is gonna happen, and he pinpoints the location before it actually happens. So he's just like days before, like 3 days, like about the the recent. There was an earthquake in Taiwan that was like 6 what was it, degrees on the scale. And he posted about it like 3 days before it happened. So he's pretty spot on. And
wait,
like
it happened in Taiwan? Are you okay?
Oh yeah. No, it was like in southern Taiwan. So like yeah, okay. I felt it, but it wasn't big here in the north, so it's okay.
Okay.
So
good.
Like kind of referring to in reference to this like mention of like something big is gonna happen this year. So he has a theory that there's gonna be an earthquake. Like a massive earthquake, he calls it Culebra event, which is gonna be a chain reaction and a huge event, like huge earthquake on this, like 10 on the scale, as in like just max or more. And it's gonna start in either Alaska, like it's just gonna start in Alaska and go to like Japan, and then just kind of in the ring, the ring of fire, right? Like, so that unfortunately I kind of like I'm in the ring of fire.
So all of them are gonna be at 10 on the Richter scale?
Yeah.
Like
it's gonna
all the
be
individual earthquakes, and it's gonna be just one
like
giant
9, 10. It's gonna be a giant earthquake because the giant earthquake is kind of 40 years overdue, and the pressure has been increasing like between tectonic plates, and like when it releases, it's gonna be a giant earthquake. So I wonder. Like, this is just, obviously, it's completely speculation. I don't know if this guy is legitimate. I just saw that he posted about certain earthquakes before they happened, like 3 days before. And yeah, like, well, it's definitely going to be a huge earthquake in Japan. And there's like 82% chance that there's going to be a massive earthquake in Japan within the next 30 years. But I think he is pinpointing like, oh, it might happen this year. So there's that. I don't know how legitimate he is, but I thought about him when I saw this, like, oh, something big is gonna happen this year. So either nuclear war and we're all gonna die, or a huge earthquake and we're all gonna die because tsunamis and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm glad I live on the East Coast of the United States. That's kind of unfortunate for you, though.
Yeah, like I think East Coast is mostly gonna be fine. I think like East Coast and like Europe will be fine. Unfortunately, like West Coast and like Japan, Alaska, those like that kind of area, and obviously Taiwan, China.
Damn, if this does happen, California's getting fucked.
Yeah, California is getting fucked mostly. Like there's gonna be tsunamis like that are huge. Well,
First, they don't have enough water, and then they have too much water.
Crossing fingers that I'm gonna like travel to Poland at the time. There is no, so Craig says there is no 10. Yeah, there is no 10 on the scale. There is no 10, as in like this is gonna be higher than 9 on the Richter scale. Like it's gonna be too big for the scale. It's out of scale. That's what he's saying. That's what this guy is saying. Yeah, so there's that. Hopefully I will travel to Poland again. Wait, where is it? Okay, so next. Yeah.
What do you mean the East Coast has a tsunami aimed right at it? What do you mean?
Because an island is cracking. What? The East Coast has a tsunami aimed right at it because an island is cracking. What? Well, if there is a like there's gonna be a tsunami. Like the East Coast is not really that protected. I guess there is like a gulf, right? Like there's a Gulf of California, so there is like a little peninsula, but I don't think that's gonna like protect.
Gulf of California? That's California's on the west coast.
Oh, with that, no, oh, jeez, guys, I heard, like, for some
Gulf
reason I was thinking
Mexico?
no, like, I was thinking of East Coast, West Coast, sorry, of West, I keep, like, mixing it up, but yes, I was thinking of West Coast, because West Coast would be affected by tsunami, not East Coast.
Yeah.
East Coast wouldn't. Okay, so.
Oh well, I'm pretty far away from the coast, so.
Yeah, you know, like I think as
if
long
there
as
is
you,
a tsunami, I'm not gonna be affected.
like if you're deep, kind of in the, let's say, like deeper into the land, yeah, I think you're safe. Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, I live in Western Pennsylvania,
yeah,
which
so
is pretty close to Ohio, so.
Yeah, no, like it's more like the coast, right?
So if
Yeah.
if anything happens in Lake Erie, yeah, that could affect me, but.
Yeah, no,
I think that
you're
will.
fine. I think you're fine.
I think I'm safe.
If a 10 happened, the Earth would be destroyed. Not the entire Earth, but yes, a lot of it would be destroyed. A lot of it would be, not the whole Earth, because again, it's like, according to this guy, I don't know, I'm not an expert, I don't know much about it, but according to him, it would mostly destroy the countries around the Ring of Fire, right? Like, so Japan, Taiwan, China. Like,
no, not Japan, not Taiwan. No, don't destroy them.
Maybe not entirely. Again, maybe not entirely, but yeah, like that's, you know, he was saying like 9, 10, you know, on a scale, like out of the scale. Like if that really if it really happens, if he's really right, that's what I'm saying. Because take it with a grain of salt. I'm kind of like, okay, maybe, you know, like maybe it's true, or maybe he's crazy. You know, maybe he's like one of the Twitter crazies.
Because I like those two places.
Yeah, I do
one
like
of them's
those two.
where you live, and I like that. The other one, I'm a fucking weeaboo.
Well, it's gonna be tragic if it happens. Like, it definitely will happen. Like a 9, 8, 9, I guess 9 scale. Like the biggest earthquake will happen in Japan, as in like in Tokyo area. It will definitely happen within the next 30 years. That's like a 100, like almost 100% probability, right? Like 80s, 90s. So that will happen. But the big one, the huge one, where it's like, oh, different areas will get the same magnitude earthquake. That's just like, okay, it might be a crazy talk by a Twitter person. So, you know, there's that. So take it with like not even a grain of salt. Take it with like a whole salt, the container. Just like, just keep track. Like if you really want to, like if you want to check it out, if you want to check it out,
like
this is the account. This is the account. You can like check him out.
Are we talking about like a little salt shaker, or
no.
are we talking about like those like 10-pound
yeah,
bags?
Yeah, we're talking about 10-pound bags.
No. How about the 50-pound bags of rock salt that we've got in my sister's car to melt ice in our driveway?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it snowing? Is it like
yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
not right now, but it has been snowing.
But it's like, it's pretty iced.
Yeah.
Like covered in ice.
Yeah, so my
cold.
sister got 3 50-pound bags of rock salt. Actually,
See, I
don't know
want winter. I have like,
Sorry,
it's already spring. It's already spring here. Like it's already like 20 degrees. As in Celsius, so what is that? 17, 80? 80?
80 is,
Celsius,
yeah, that's normal summer temperature.
Wait, not summer,
yeah.
not summer. 20.
50
okay,
pounds
68, 68.
50 pounds is 22.68 kilograms.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That's a lot of salt.
That's a lot of kilograms.
Yeah.
That's a lot of salt. Yeah, that's how much salt you should take it with, you know, the
yes.
guy's kind of posts. You know, check it out if you want to check it out. He does post some interesting things, and he did predict some minor earthquakes. And he did predict the big one that happened in Taiwan last year. The one that was like 7 point something. He did actually post about it before it happened. So, you know, there's that. So I don't know how true that is, but we'll see. Or, you know, there's the apocalypse is coming. Okay, going back to the 4chan thread, why are they always hiding? So we know this, that, oh, you know, something big is gonna happen. And then they ask, are recovery missions coordinated through your single department, or are multiple nations involved under the UNUSA directive? Multiple. What are the protocols for securing a crash site? Are private contractors involved, or is it exclusively handled by government agencies? Securing a crash site, especially one involving a UAP, is tightly controlled by government agencies. Yeah, they wouldn't hire contractors.
That's kind of obvious, you know, like, you know,
they would start talking. They would go on TikTok immediately.
Exactly. I mean, granted, there's nothing really stopping their you know, government employees from doing that, other than, you know,
but I would assume that at least government employees wouldn't
even like a contractor, you know, they could probably keep silent, you know. Again,
they could disappear them.
Are known for doing shady shit.
They could disappear them for sure.
Yeah, you end up you know, killing yourself through, you know, tubes to the back of the skull.
Like, oh, mysterious.
Yep.
Yeah, mysterious. You know, like an alive incident.
Yep.
Okay, so
governments do that.
Governments do that. Military units establish a perimeter, assess hazards, and prevent unauthorized access. Private contractors may assist with logistics or technical support, but work under strict government supervision and NDA. So yeah, communication is heavily encrypted, and materials are quickly transported to secure facilities. Secrecy and containment are the top priorities. What are the primary concerns during retrieval, security, contamination, or potential retaliation? The primary concerns during retrieval include ensuring the crash site is contained to prevent unauthorized access, yada yada. There is also a significant focus on preventing contamination, as the object could pose biological, chemical, or radiological risks. Yeah, radioactive egg. I think this
Yummy.
Like plutonium just radiating with the energy of cosmos. I don't know.
Yummy. I do not like green eggs and ham.
Yeah, I would not eat green eggs. Just in general. Just in general. It's like, probably shouldn't. You shouldn't. If you see an egg being green, I think it's, you know, I think it's
probably radioactive.
Probably radioactive, yeah.
Or you're in a Dr. Seuss book.
So, like, there's a lot of, like, if you guys want to read the whole thing, you can go to Aaron Schultz's art. Because he posted that. I'm gonna repost it, actually. Like, I'm just gonna repost it on my Twitter. If you go to my Twitter, you're gonna find it. There are more pictures that this anonymous whistleblower posted, as uploaded. More pictures with, like, some military vehicles transporting the egg. So this is literally the egg on the back of the vehicle. Again, it was taken on a toaster, by a toaster. Because we can't see shit.
Yeah, no, that's some night vision shit.
Yeah, probably.
Like, that's the
so there's the egg.
The heat thing. Like, you know, you see in police
like
chases.
Not infrared, but like thermal imaging.
Yeah.
Maybe, or like infrared or something like that. Yeah. And this is
I
another
that
one that was shot on a toaster. Oh my god,
yeah.
I can't see shit. What is? I guess this is the egg. This is the truck with the egg.
Hey, wait, I think I know why all these pictures have looked so fucking bad.
Well, because I think took a picture.
Taking a picture on his phone,
but like
of
on
a
a
picture
screen.
on a computer screen.
Like a video
that's what it
or
looks
picture.
Like right here. Yeah.
Yeah, like the pixels are here.
That's definitely a screen. Okay, I see why there was all that, like, artifacting and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's due to dude taking the picture on.
Well, this one is pretty clear.
Screen.
This one.
Yeah, but you can still kind of see it.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
it's grainy as fuck, as always.
Yeah.
As always. But yeah, you can see the egg, and it seems to be the same. I don't know, like, I mean, see, again, I'm like taking it with a 30 kg bag of salt, because there's AI now, and you can actually make pretty convincing images with AI. And who's to say that he didn't put the filter on it, right? Like, oh, this image on its own without this like grainy filter probably could look AI generated. But then
again, you know, just AI generated it, took a picture of the, you know, screen that's displaying the AI generated picture.
Oh yeah, or that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So. Good, hello, hi. Yeah, so there's that. That was like another one from the same whistleblower. Then another person, I don't know how they got this. I guess like Google like Maps, but this person went on Google Maps and they went like to the area of Mount Tyree, but then they found this, like a weird.
I'm sorry, but the like little like side arrows on the Google Maps thing, it looked like eyes and it looked like a cute little squid.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
I was like, what is that?
Yeah, no, those are the arrows. That's the arrows. Yeah, but like they found this like structure, and it's the same Antarctica. So they went on Antarctica to kind of like, oh, you know, I guess Google went to Antarctica, but they went to that area, the area of like Mount Tyree or something, and they found this like weird monolith. Like, what is this? Wait, is there? Yeah, like what is this? And then, oh, that's the Queen Elizabeth mountain range. And it doesn't have that. I don't see that here. Unless it's this, but I don't think it does it. And it's blurred for some reason. Oh yeah, like the person's point is that, oh, that range, the one where the egg was found, is actually blurred on Google Maps. Wait, is it? Wait, hold
now,
up.
why would they blur it?
Let me see. Let me see if I can actually get to Queen Elizabeth, not hospital, mountain range.
Because normally when Google blurs something, it's normally the government.
Okay, so I am here. Wait, let me close all of I can keep this. I can close this. I think I had like some. Oh no, this is the same. This one's the same. Oh, that's just black and white. So this is the same video but black and white. So you can see the egg being in a like kind of like a harness. So you can kind of see it more clearly.
Egg harness.
Yeah, like it is egg harness. like the
like the did you have to do that in school? Like health class or whatever, you had to take care of an egg like it was a baby or some shit.
No, what?
Oh, you didn't have that in
No.
Polish school? Yeah. That's the thing we had. That's the thing that some schools over here in the States do.
What?
Or
Why?
sometimes it's like a baby doll.
Oh, dude, it's true.
Sometimes both. It is blurred.
It is blurred. And it's just that area.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would
also
you do
here, like I don't wait. Oh, and I can't go down. What?
Well, I mean, you can't go down because, you know, it's
oh, I guess it's
not
like a
globe.
border.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not a globe. Oh. What?
It's a flat map.
Oh. Oh, because I wanted to go like around. It should be a globe. Unless they lied to us and, you know, it's true and we are the earth is flat.
Google Maps, right?
Yeah, the Queen Elizabeth's range, like everything here is fine. And then you go here and it's pixelated. Yeah, everything here is pixelated. That's crazy. What? That is also, what is this shadow that is just square?
Oh, shit.
Mind you, what is this? That is again square. Is that like just?
Oh, I have to install the
and
Google
here.
Earth app. Fine, I'll do it. Oh.
Fine, I'll do it. Wait, can I actually go here? Nope, definitely not. Can I go anywhere else on this? No. Oh, I guess I can go here. So there's definitely some things here. McMurdo Station. Oh, this is like another weird one. McMurdo Station. It's like supposedly some weird looking station. But yeah, Queen Elizabeth Range is just blurred. So why are they hiding something with that blur? The egg? I mean, possibly. Yeah, so the Queen Elizabeth Station is, or range is blurred. There is like some kind of weird...
McMurdo State.
Yeah, that's another weird thing.
I'm looking at Google Earth right now. Like where it's the actual globe one.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I found the blurred spot.
Yeah.
It's even more blurred on here.
Oh my god. Yeah, so there's that. Well, you guys, let's wrap it up.
And it goes like...
They obviously,
wow, it actually goes on for a while blurred.
Well, you know, there's a bunch of theories about it. Obviously, some people believe the whistleblower on 4chan. Some people don't. There's quite a few theories like of what this thing might be. Like first is obviously that this is an aircraft, like an alien aircraft with some, you know, like a not human extraterrestrial technology, and maybe like the egg has some anti-gravity propulsion system or something that lets it like, you know, levitate or fly. Other theories are that, you know, this is an actual egg and there is something inside of that egg and that is gonna eventually hatch. 2025 coming soon. But yeah, you know, whatever this thing is, whether or not it's true, I will let you be the judge of that. If you believe that these images are legitimate or they are AI generated, that is up to you. I have my doubts, but you know, like I don't think I think I'm on the fence with this one. I think I'm like, I don't know.
Definitely.
Could be something government made. Could be like it's not even alien. Could be like, oh, one of those like government technologies. That's always how they explain it, right? Like, oh, we're testing a new technology. But then I'm like, squinting my eyes at that. I don't know.
Or it could just be like some sort of dumb doofus like science project, like some sort of paper mache egg.
Science project paper mache egg.
Yeah.
They went to the Antarctica to Antarctica to make a paper mache egg.
Well, I mean, you know, they didn't necessarily have to go to Antarctica. They could have staged that shit in their houses or whatever.
That's true. Like, you know, could have made this
model.
Video like, oh, just
maybe
scale.
Maybe it's a real egg, but like all the like little cave stuff around it is just like scale model.
That's true. Like, yeah, I mean, absolutely, it could be. Like, I think someone on YouTube was trying to recreate one of those videos. Not this one, like not this one, the other one, the News Nation one. That is kind of like, it looks simpler. Wait, do I have that video? No, this is that's another thing. I think I closed it, but yeah, like the other video. They kind of tried to recreate it. Wait, what?
They made a giant chicken.
Yes, giant chicken with a magic egg. Also, Baxter, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super Last Supper. Last Supper. Sorry, supper. Yes, Last Supper. Last Supper. I just wanted to ask, are you interested in covering the Vietnam Red Knight vision goggles incident involving soldiers seeing demons? Wait,
what?
Wasn't that... I don't want to say anything because I don't know if I mean, sure, but this is kind of sounds...
that sounds kind of wild.
That is wild. So I do okay. I'll look into this. I'll look into it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll check it out because that sounds pretty wild. And doesn't it sound like the story from someone we know? I'm not gonna say who because like we talked about it on stream, but I don't want, you know, I don't want this person to have any trouble, like get into any trouble because of it. Were you there when he was talking about it?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, our friend. Our
mutual friend. I will not specify.
Those stories were definitely not true. They were just
fabricated.
made up stories,
Fabricated, made up, not true.
He definitely made that up for entertainment purposes. Mr. CIA government man who's, probably up in the trees behind my house with a sniper rifle pointed at my head. Please take all this as
with a bag of salt.
Yes, exactly. With a bag of salt.
Salt for driveways.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want anyone to get into trouble, but this sounds oddly similar to what our friend told us, and we talked about it on stream. Potentially, allegedly, everything is alleged. Everything's allegedly, everything is just speculation, so take it as you will. That is it for today. Bacon, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you found it interesting.
I did. It was very fun getting
it was pretty crazy.
All this random, honestly, I think dude probably just took a bunch of acid or something.
I don't know,
came up with it.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. Obviously take it as you will, because it comes from 4chan, so not the most reliable source of information, but it is what it is. It is there. If you want to check it out, I did repost it on my Twitter, so you can just you can check out my Twitter. Just go to FEARSONA VT and you can see it for yourself, or just type in egg UFO Antarctica and it's gonna show up.
Yeah, I was typing in Antarctic egg UFO.
Exactly. But yeah, Bacon, thank you so much for staying up until late. Thank you for joining me.
It's not that late. It's only 11.
Oh, but still, I hope you have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Yep. See you, Sona.
Okay, so I got this. Okay, you guys, again, I'm just gonna change my music. Right, shush. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your super chats. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. We talked about some, this egg might be coming from an alien extraterrestrial chicken, who knows, or Anya Taylor-Joy's cousins. Maybe she just woke up early and they are just they are waking up. Her family is waking up. Who knows? Again, take it with a grain of salt, and you can do your own research. I think it was fun. It's fun to explore the possibility, but again, I'm kind of on the fence. I'm not gonna believe that it's true or it's a lie before we get like actual hard evidence. So that is it for today, and I would like to invite you to Plotty's channel, Plotty VT. Let me pull it out. Let me pull up the channel, because I will be collabing with Plotty tomorrow. So that's the collab tomorrow. Carmenize. We have, yeah. Wait, where is it? Tuesday, oh no, that's the previous, sorry, that's the previous week. But yeah, we have, the collab, Carmenize collab with Plotty tomorrow at 5 p.m. I believe 5 p.m. PST. So yeah, a little bit earlier, an hour earlier than today. So it's gonna be, you can go over to Plotty's account, and I think it's gonna be on her Twitch channel. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be on her Twitch channel, so you can go to Plotty. Obviously, I'm gonna post it in my community tab, so I'll just redirect you to the actual channel. That's tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, it's gonna be a case. I'm still kind of on the fence if I'm gonna cover the Squid Game case or another Cryptid Files case, because I have quite a few videos that are pretty crazy for the Cryptid Files. We'll see, but I might actually just I'm leaning towards the Squid Game case, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for today. Stay tuna, stay safe, always lock your doors and windows, bear your hexes. Until the next time, bye.